Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Your camera's not on, sister.
Huh?
Your camera's not on.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh. Well, there you go. Now you can see me. Now you can see me. I don't like this view. Showing too much leg. How's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday? I don't even know what day it is.
I'm just, I'm all right. I mean,
You're getting stuff done.
I'm trying.
That's good.
I didn't sell anything yesterday.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Ruh-roh is right.
Gotta get on that consistency.
I know. I listed yesterday, and
you gotta get on it. You gotta. I mean, even when you're working, you gotta get on it.
Yeah.
It works.
I know it does.
It works if you work it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Cindy. She says, "Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day."
Hi, Cindy.
Yeah.
Mike. What day is it?
There's Todd.
Hi, Toddy.
It's Chick Picker. Sorry, I'm late.
Time to wake up.
Lost track of time again.
Again.
We need to get you a watch.
He needs a Fitbit. That's what he needs. That's what he needs. He needs a bit.
Yeah, I have an alarm on my watch that goes off on my Fitbit, and it goes off every day at 8:45.
Oh yeah.
So that I know that the show is going to start in 15 minutes.
Well, that's good.
You know, so.
Morning, Shirley.
It doesn't blare at me or anything, but it vibrates on the wrist. So
your arms going.
Yeah, it's very noticeable. I'm like, ooh, kind of. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Here we are again.
Here we are again.
How's Todd doing on his
I so need a huge slice of
his hunger strike.
I'm so in need of a huge slice of cheesecake. Oh my god.
Good morning.
Yeah, the nickname for this thing I'm on is called Lean and Green. And yeah. Whoopie-doo.
Do you feel lean yet?
Huh?
Do you feel lean yet? I know you already feel green, but do you feel lean?
Lean?
Or mean?
Yeah, sure.
He's hangry.
Today is the start of the third day out of 8, so I don't know. I'm not all that far into it.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I haven't cheated any.
That's good. So it's probably not allowed, right?
Huh?
That's probably not allowed.
I was gonna say.
No, I'm not even allowed to smell carbohydrates.
That's rough.
I know. If I walked past a donut store, I would just like melt into a pile of goo.
Oh, probably, yeah.
With the smell coming out, you know.
That sounds so good. It sounds really good, a donut. You know, and that's the thing is just because I don't eat that stuff doesn't mean that I don't want it. Because that's, you get that craving. It's like, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to indulge. if you're craving that,
Yeah.
I think
sometimes it's just better just to have it, and then you're not going to gain 5 pounds from you know one cheat meal.
right.
One cheat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's some places that just smell great, right? A donut shop or
Yeah.
your first step into a good pizza parlor,
Mm.
or
Yeah.
when you go into like a good Western wear store and all that leather smell,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to Walmart. Ugh! Not the same smells.
No.
The thing is, the more time you go without giving in, the easier it gets.
It does get easier.
It does.
That's a lie. I don't believe that at all. That's
It does.
It's true. It's true.
hmm
I probably haven't had a donut in 5 years.
I think if you just avoid everything all the time, though, you're not really facing your problems. Like,
Right.
if you just like I was talking to Valerie about this yesterday about McDonald's. I've totally ruined McDonald's for myself.
Yeah.
Every time I try to eat McDonald's now, it tastes like crap.
Right.
Um, and but I still try. I'm
Right.
like, maybe if I have this, I'm like, it'll be good again, But I'm like,
It, it
no,
tastes it tastes worse than it ever did. And it's just
yeah,
I mean, and then you feel bad because you wasted that money, you
yeah,
wasted the food, and
And if it tastes like crap, it's better, I think, to just give it up, because the more you keep trying it, the better it'll start tasting again.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
well, I do, like, I don't eat a lot of sweet things or anything, but what I do is if I'm out and there's something really good, I'll get it if I'm out. I don't have it in the house,
right.
but I will allow myself to indulge if I'm out somewhere and it's something special or something really good, then I'll have it.
yeah.
Morning, Joanne. Joanne, right?
Yep.
Chicken Toad, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy and Shirley, Lashana.
Y'all
Yeah,
get
it smells great at Burger King. It's the grill. That's what it is.
Oh yeah. I love me some Burger King, but luckily it's 60 miles away, and
Mhm.
and like me and Sally were talking yesterday, I am really lucky actually. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't think that I was lucky, but I'm lucky that I don't have any fast food restaurants. I have to go if I want to go to McDonald's, it's 30 miles.
Yeah.
So I really have to be craving it, big time. And I've done that before. I've just, it's almost like an uncontrollable. I'm doing it, and and I go, and then it's like a letdown, because it's like
Yeah.
I did all this, I wasted all this time, and then here I am again. I try not to do that.
But I think if you don't give in to those those certain types of foods, that you're just I mean, I'm not saying, go to McDonald's and try to keep eating it or whatever. I'm saying like anything. Like I work at a freaking store, so it's sometimes really hard for me, and corn dogs have been my nemesis lately because we started getting corn dogs, and there's a honey flavor, and there's a jalapeno and cheese flavor, and they're
Shut up.
they're wonderful. But and I have to cook them, so I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna make these, I'm gonna make these horrible. And then I'm like, oh, they smell so good. Oh, so yeah. But if you don't give into those corn dogs sometimes, it'll just eat at you, and then
Right.
you're gonna be like having 5
Yeah.
instead of just 1.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one of I have a couple of rules for myself. I try not to cheat two days in a row.
Oh,
And
Good.
I try to I don't have a cheat day. I have a cheat meal.
Yeah.
So I don't have to ruin the whole day.
Yep.
But I mean, just like it. I mean, just like Sally, Sally has excellent numbers, excellent labs, and they're getting better and better and better. And I mean, she's done awesome. She has done really, really.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys watched my video yesterday. I told it in my video, but my A1C results, they were 9.5 the last time I went to the doctor, which was 3 months ago, and now it's 6.4.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So I'm a actually controlled diabetic now,
Well,
but 5 more points, and I'll be able to get off my meds.
Right.
wow.
So that's the exciting part. Like,
It is so encouraging.
I think I could do it.
Yeah.
And it's worth all the effort, or worth it all, I think.
What's that?
I think it's worth it all,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's when you're giving him the finger, Todd.
I think he is.
I was pointing at Sally.
Oh.
You're above me on my screen. You're the bomb. Look at you. You may be.
I mean, truthfully, Sally, if you only did it to decrease your sugar, it would be totally worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're getting the side effects of the weight loss and feeling better and more energy, and
Yeah.
So. Cindy says, "What are you now, Sally?" I missed it.
I went from my A1C 3 months ago was 9.5, and now it's 6.4.
And before it was 9.5. What was it?
11.8.
Oh, wow.
And this is on medication.
Wow.
This is on medication.
Yes.
So
And this is keto you're doing, correct?
Keto, intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
And that's what I was told, was that if I can get down to 5.9 in 3 months when I see the doctor again, that she'll be kicking me off of all of my medicines, like all of my sugar meds.
and your cholesterol's good.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That has
Okay, let me get the paper again.
I mean, that has dropped
So,
considerably. Your good cholesterols went up, and
well,
your
no,
cholesterol.
my good cholesterol is actually low. It's not low, but they want it at 40 and above, and I'm at 29, so I need to get that up.
Okay.
I really need to get that up, because whenever you have when you're under 30, which I'm at 29,
Mm-hmm.
they say that you are at higher risk for heart problems.
Okay.
So heart disease and stuff like that. So they want your good cholesterol to be above 40. And but the one that she was really amazed with at the cholesterol, the LDL, it was 172 3 months ago, which the normal is under 100.
Mm-hmm.
They want you under 100. So that's why she was freaking out on me, and like, you're getting on cholesterol meds, I don't care, And she wasn't even really that impressed with my numbers last time. So, but she was really scared about that number, that one, what was it, 172, and now it's at 80.
See, that's great.
so I'm under 100. I'm in normal range now.
Right.
And
And that is with eating eggs. So a lot of people, don't do the keto because they don't want the high cholesterol, which apparently that is not correct.
no, it's not.
I mean, they go back and forth all the time. Eat eggs, don't eat eggs, all that.
I've heard that though, like the studies are really skewed because with all of the cholesterol stuff, like there's a lot of people that think that if you are, because there's those carnivore diets where you only basically eat meat, and there's a lot of people that think that will cause you to have high cholesterol too, and that is not, it's not right. Those studies are not right. So yeah, it's the thing of, like I was telling Valerie yesterday, if you are just, if you're not ever in ketosis and you're just eating a high fat diet, that's not good. That's not gonna, it's not gonna work out well for you. But like you need to be like not eating all the sugar and trying to keep your carbs down and stuff like that for it to work. You were 9.10 on your A1C.
Let's see.
I think yeah.
I'm telling you, girl. I think well, I've not even started exercising or anything.
Right.
So this is all from all these results and everything are without exercise. It's just with changing my diet. And really, I'm starting today, but I'm trying to go off of everything except water. I did make half a pot of coffee because I had such a bad headache when I woke up. But it's the caffeine is really what gets me. Like, I don't sleep enough, and then I try to drink caffeine and try to make up for my my lacking there, and it's a it's a bad thing. So I need to get off of caffeine, but I think not having any carbonated products, that'll be good too. So I'm gonna try to switch to only water, regular water.
I didn't drink near enough water.
Yeah.
Like I said, I usually drink 10 to 12 at least of the water bottles.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, and I think that's why you've done so amazing. I think the water
has been it's been a big, but then, also the sugars. I mean, it all has cutting out so many things and all that. I don't know. It just all kind of works together.
Yeah.
So, morning, Julie.
Morning, Julie. Hope you had a good birthday yesterday. Cindy, you need to make sure on that sparkling ice that it doesn't have any sugar in it, because some will.
Yeah.
And I know that there's Propel has one out that is zero everything. And they're really good, and they have lots of different flavors. But it's hard to, you're almost addicted to the carbonation, I think, when you, oh, okay, she said the sparkling ice doesn't have any carbs or sugar. That's good.
That's great.
Sparkling ice. I'm going to try it. I'm addicted to Diet Coke. I freely admit it.
It's hard. It's hard whenever you only drink a certain thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd.
Yeah, I ain't giving up Diet Coke.
He's like,
I don't care. I
Don't
don't care.
whatever you do, don't touch my Diet Coke because
I don't care. You know, I
I'm not
don't
going
care.
anywhere. That
Well,
is
I
is
can.
that part of the plan? I mean, is it? Are you just going off the rails and doing the Diet Coke, or is that allowed?
I don't know if it's allowed or not, but it doesn't matter because I ain't giving it up.
you don't care.
Yeah, but I mean, it should be
I'll
allowed.
do the rest of it. You know, I'll
Yeah,
stay away from the carbs and I will do the planned meals and stuff like that. But I ain't giving up Diet Coke. Nope, nope, nope. I'll take the little supplement pills and powders and yeah, but nope, nope. Diet Coke stays.
Don't touch the Diet Coke. That's the one that stays. But I never thought that I would be off sweet tea. I mean,
I know.
I never thought that I could quit that. But
But you did it.
you know, and I do have it. I would rather have sweet tea than a Coke or a Pepsi. But there's another rule there. If I go somewhere to a restaurant to eat, I can have a soft drink. I allow myself that because it's very few, maybe twice a month if that.
Hmm.
So I give myself that. But I don't go to the store and get a Pepsi,
Yeah,
and I don't drink diet because I think that's even worse. But
Yeah, I know it is.
I don't know. I had to make a lot of little rules for myself, and just I had to just do that for my, just set those lines, draw
yeah,
those lines in the sand, and I don't go over those.
yeah. A lot of the time now they have the the regular Pepsi, but no sugar.
Uh-huh. I don't like that. I mean,
Then
if I'm going off the rails, I'm going to go all the way.
yeah. Have you looked at how much sugar is in there though?
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't want to look at that.
It'd take
I
you
know.
like
I
2
know. There's sugar in it. I know there's. I don't need to look at how much. I just know. I know there's a lot of sugar in it. But if I'm just doing it, once or twice a month, it'll be fine.
Me and Valerie were looking at the sugar in milk yesterday. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
because I have introduced. I brought back a few things because I wasn't drinking milk, and I miss it because I am a milk drinker. I love milk, not not the watered down stuff. I like whole milk.
Whole milk.
Uh-huh. And I like to drink it with a meal. So, at first it was, 4 ounces, and I could do like, 2 meals with the milk. But I think now I'm just gonna do like one because I found out that it does have a lot of carbs in it and a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
So
12, what is it? 12
yeah, 12 grams
per cup.
Uh-huh.
cup. Yeah. So that's too
A
much.
lot of milk.
That's too much. So I'll just I need to probably kick that out of the diet, But
Or just have it as like a little extra. Like if you know that you haven't had, like you only had one of your carbonate or one of your tortillas that has carbs, and then you only ate a couple of carbs that day, then have milk and have that be an extra
yeah,
because the fat's good for you.
right, the fat and the calcium and
Hmm.
all that, But I don't know. Yeah, which is kind of a downer because I really did enjoy that part, but
Yeah.
It is what it is. So. Well, did you guys sell anything yesterday?
No.
No.
I
Did
got
you sell anything yesterday?
I sold 6.
See, you got to go first today.
I don't like to go first.
Hey, Mike.
To it.
I've got 9 going out.
Nice.
Good
Yeah.
job, Mike.
Woo, woo.
And weird, funky stuff. Like I've got some kind of a thing for a Harley Davidson motorcycle, like a Harley Davidson air cleaner insert kit,
Huh.
and some Department 56 accessories and some makeup.
Wow.
And a smart shopper grocery list organizer. It's like a handheld thing that people used to use, and it has little rolls of thermal paper. They enter in their shopping list, and then they can print it out on print it out on this little roll.
Huh.
Weird stuff. Weird stuff. But
That's great, though.
yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Great sales. Shauna said she's got 3 going out. Todd's got 4.
4, and then I just cha-ching, but they haven't paid yet, so maybe 5.
Go ahead.
So average day, I guess. Nothing big. I miss those days when I sell something that's like $100 or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They sure, you know, you look at the big days of my sales and every one of them have at least one big item, you know.
Right.
Good morning, Hank. Good morning, Mike. Morning, Pat. Shauna says I sold a lot of 3 Nerium AD age-defying night cream formula for $138.70. Holy crap.
Wow. Awesome.
That's very good.
Is it really age defying? Is there really such a thing as age defying
I don't know.
cream? I keep doing that.
That's a great explanatory word, you know. It may not even do anything, but I mean, it's just, you know, it's more of a, when you hear that, it's like, age defying. It's like, it's really going to do a number, you know, on all those wrinkles. I don't know. It's like it's going to go to war or something, you know. Just, you know, I don't know. Good morning, Texas Val.
Good morning, Val.
Oh, that's great, Miss Shauna. She didn't pay a dime for them.
Oh, awesome.
So that's good.
Yeah, that's even better.
Age defying to my wallet.
Well, people must think they work if they're willing to pay $45 a bottle for them.
Age defying to my wallet. There you go.
Yeah.
Val, I see Val's little one is rolling over.
Oh, yeah.
On Facebook.
Cutie. She's a cutie. I miss my grandkids being that
Texas Val.
that little.
Yeah.
Less than 2 weeks and I'll be with them.
Oh my gosh, that'll be so great.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. Can't wait.
We're like watching Benjamin, and he's going to take his first step any minute now.
Oh.
And it's like, and we watched him he was with us for 2 nights. And by the end of the second day, I was like so ready to take him home. And then by the nighttime, I was like missing him. But oh my gosh, there's so much energy.
Oh yeah.
Never, ever, ever, ever stop. He never stops.
Right.
And you're just running around after him constantly.
Yeah.
That's why parenthood is for the young.
No doubt about it. Yes, they are amazing gifts. Most definitely. But
That's really cool. It seems like Benjamin was just born
Doesn't it?
I
Doesn't it?
like 2 months ago.
I know. I know. It's incredible. Incredible.
so what's everybody got going on today?
Listing, listing. I've been away for a few days, so I gotta knuckle down.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me 3. And I got to get in the garage too.
And you got to work tonight.
And I got to work tonight.
Oh, thanks.
So, yeah, I got to make a run to the lumberyard or Home Depot. I finally got a hold of a fence guy who put in new posts for me, but he said, if you'll just have the posts and concrete ready, we can do this cheaper.
Oh,
I said, yeah, I can do that. So I got a big ass truck, so no problem there.
yeah.
Well, are you going to have to dig out
They are. Not me.
Oh.
Yeah, they gotta pull the cement out.
That's their job. You know, I'm just hiring them.
Well, I know, but I thought you were going to do
set
half of it
posts.
so it could be cheaper.
What?
I thought you were going to do half of it so it could be cheaper.
I'm not doing the digging part.
No.
Oh.
I'm going to
That's
put
what I thought. For it to be cheaper, you'd have to do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the 2x4s and pickets.
You're doing the running and buying the supplies, but
Their
I get
job is to dig the concrete out of the old concrete out of the hole.
Yep.
And
set it. Yep.
Yeah, put in the mix and put in new concrete on new poles. So
Yep.
Yeah, that's for younger than me, or not necessarily younger than me. I know guys my age that can do that.
Right.
Yeah.
But my back is just not what it used to be.
No.
I can make it sore pretty easily.
Oh.
So, but I can stand up like half a day. I can put up the 2x4s and pickets. I've got a nice drill and a bunch of screws, and that's all it takes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what we'll be doing on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday he comes and we're gonna be getting that fence up.
So did you get some insurance money for that job?
No, I don't have insurance.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way for me to claim that because the insurance is not in my name. The house is not in my name. I have I have renter's insurance.
Well, couldn't somebody claim it for you?
Well, I don't have any way to get a hold of my brother-in-law. His name is on the insurance, but I don't have any way to get a hold of him.
Well, does he make the insurance payments?
No, the insurance payments go through they're on the mortgage.
There should be some way to work around that. I mean, if you're making the payments on the insurance.
I don't think so. I don't see how there would be a way for me to get anything.
And it's not such a huge job that it would your deductible would eat you up anyway. You'd probably have to pay for all of it anyway.
Yeah.
Unless it was a major deal.
Yeah.
Day before yesterday morning, lightning struck my brother's house.
Oh no!
And set it on fire.
Oh my gosh!
Oh wow!
It blew a hole in the top of his roof about the size of a trash can lid.
Oh my!
Wow!
And set his attic on fire. And man, the fire department was there, and they were not there. They were over at their daughter's house.
Oh my gosh!
And so nobody was. They got a call. It said hey, your house is on fire.
Oh my God.
So
Wild.
they rush back to their house, and there's 2 or 3 fire trucks in front of their house, and all the neighbors are standing out watching everything. And so then he had roofing guys up on his roof putting up temporary tarps until
Wow.
they can get everything fixed. But
Yeah. Did it didn't damage anything inside the house
well,
other than the attic?
I don't know how extensive the fire was.
Yeah.
There may be some smoke damage. I don't know. I haven't talked to him, but other than what they were posting on Facebook about it, I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the bottom line is that if there was anything that was a repair that needed to be made that was substantial, I just have to leave. I would
yeah,
find another place to live. I mean, I would just be, that would be the way that I would have to go because my name is not on the mortgage and, yeah. So, I mean, that was be really what I would have to do. And I put a lot of, me and Mike put a lot of money into this house, and me alone, I put a lot of money into this house, but, it kind of evens out somewhat. I kind of look at it that way, you're paying less rent, but you're responsible for the repair, but it kind of evens out. So even if we had a landlord and I was paying higher rent, it would all kind of even out. So for right now, I'm just gonna hang tight and see what happens in the future.
yeah,
And that's kind of where I'm at.
yeah. So Jesus and his crew are going to set posts for $35 a piece. Jesus.
I thought his name was something else.
Enrique
Enrique.
Well, Enrique
is his brother.
is the son or something like that.
Oh.
I knew they were related somehow.
So Jose's the boss.
Then Jesus is the one who came over and
Oh my God.
looked at the job and gave me how much per post that it was going to be. So I thought that wasn't too bad. I buy the materials, so it'll be about a $500 job for. They're putting up about 10 posts.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. By the time I buy posts and cement.
Yeah, because the job they're doing is, what was it, $635, which that's a lot of money.
But you know what? Probably most of it's lumber.
Actually, most of it is labor.
Really?
He was saying the labor was going to be cost anywhere from $350 to $400, and then the posts are going for, I think he said 20. So I don't know.
Maybe it's cheaper there.
I don't know. But he gave me the estimate. He gave me the price. That's not the estimate. That is the price. So that's what we agreed on. So, and it is a lot of money, but I just, I got to do it.
How much did you say again?
$635.
Yeah. That's probably about right.
But I can do it, So.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know. It's easy to say, well, if I didn't have Ringo, I probably wouldn't even repair the fence and just leave it. But I don't know if I would do that, truthfully, because who wants, I don't want my fence open to just any hoo-ha that's, out there driving around or, seeing potential, I don't know. I'd just rather have it done. So
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll make it work. So,
Yeah, it's probably not worth dealing with the brother-in-law anyways.
oh God, no.
That's what Texas Val says.
I mean,
For
you
sure.
know, I could probably figure out a way to get a hold of him, but I don't really want to open that Pandora's box at this time. You know, I'm sure I could get a hold of him on Facebook or, you know, well, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I just don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to put anything in his mind that says, "Okay, you need to leave," then, or, you know, I don't want that. So,
Yeah.
not yet. I want to leave on my terms, not on his.
Hmm.
That's kind of where I'm going with that. But everything will work out.
Yep.
Be fine. Just kind of keeping the faith.
So yeah, yesterday Gwen and I got the kitchen all slicked up, and they tried to they delivered the new washing machine, but they didn't get it hooked up. They said, "Oh, your lines are copper. We don't have connections for those. You'll have Home Depot will call you, and they will put you in touch with a plumber." And I'm like, "Oh my God."
Really?
Yeah. So the new dishwasher just sitting in the kitchen.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So
Where?
that sucks big green donkey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, that stinks.
So if you have copper fittings or whatever,
What does that have to do with anything?
I
Yeah, the old water lines are copper, and that's what they put in
They,
1970, whatever it was this house was built.
Right.
so they can't hook up to that?
So
No.
somebody can, but they couldn't.
that sounds ridiculous.
Yep.
I
I
mean,
Yeah.
I've only had a dishwasher a couple times in my life, but it just doesn't make any sense to me.
yeah.
Water lines are water lines.
And I know the plumber's going to come in and fix the plumbing, and then they'll pull the old one and say, "Oh, you have to have a different electrical. Now we'll have to get an electrician." And
Yep,
then
because
they'll
that's your
probably
wife.
find a nest of roaches. They said, "Oh, we're not going to do this work until you have an exterminator come in." And then, "Oh, we're not going to do this work until you put a cot in your living room for us to take a nap on." And then, "Oh, we're not, we could go on and on and on with this."
And lunch. We must have lunch.
Yeah. So, I mean, they were nice guys. Brought it kind of, they were goofy.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're just young, strong guys that are just,
Goofy.
you know how young, strong guys are. They're just,
Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't know. I don't have one.
You know, there's no young, strong guys around where you are.
I bet they're on that boardwalk walking around. I bet there's a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Texas Val said that dishwasher is going to cost you about $5,000. Probably about right.
It could. It already is pushing 1,000.
Did they finish all your work on your house? On your roof?
They did, but
Good. Oh, maybe not.
I'm debating now. They just primered their areas. They didn't paint. So
Oh, that's a different cost.
I've got a lot of the high parts on the outside of my house, I ain't gonna do it. I'm not.
No.
I cannot get up on a 17, 18-foot ladder anymore at my age. I'll fall off and break myself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe
But
Enrique or Jesus, maybe they would be interested.
well, I put it to the guys who did the work on the house,
Mm-hmm.
and they gave me an estimate of 4,000 something, and I'm like,
To paint?
yeah, it's a mostly brick house. I'm like, no.
Wow.
So they would just be doing trim and stuff? Like, that's it?
Well, it's the eaves and it's the back
Right.
porch and it's the this and the that, and I'm like, no, I don't, and I'm pretty much out of money. For my standards, I'm getting kind of broke over here.
Well, there's Mr. Sadie. He says, "Good morning, Dad and friends."
Yeah.
Well, he's thinking you got some money still for him.
I put out a new video yesterday about some gold I have, and Sadie went on there and said, "Ooh, this is something." He said something smart alecky in the comments like, "Ooh, this is what I'm inheriting? Yay!" He's skating on thin ice. He made some sideways comments. He's working his way out of my will.
Uh-oh. Careful, Mr. Sadie. Careful.
Yes, more room for me. Get out of here, Mr. Sadie.
What you need is a handyman, Todd. You need a handyman.
I need to do, yeah, if I could.
You need a handyman.
You need to have some mo jobs.
You know what? Yeah, Sally.
If I could get some young kid, some young dude, whatever is, what's that Chinese?
You know what? I would.
Some young
guy.
Yeah.
Some young guy.
Yeah.
Shut up, Sally.
You know what? I would go to your local hardware store and I would ask them if they have anybody that they know of that's a handyman.
There's probably a bulletin board with
Probably
covered with business cards.
Yes, but just ask them. Because there's a lot. I mean, that's where you go. You go to the hardware store to get supplies, and I'm sure they're trying to get more business. So you might just go to some place like that and see if they have anybody.
I get guys by all the time that want to work on our trees.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't, but they don't come around saying, "Hey, can we fix your house?"
Yeah.
No, they don't. Or can we build, work on your fence?
Yeah. Well, they're not.
I don't get guys that come by that want to do that.
Yeah.
But there's like 5 or 6 companies that come around regularly. You need some help fixing up those trees,
Well, next time they come by, they say no. Just tell them no, but you can work on my eaves and my porch. You can do some paint. Oh, yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're collecting unemployment.
Yeah, that's true. Texas found.
But truth be told, there's quite a bit of the painting that I can do.
But
I can get up 4 feet on a ladder. That's no problem.
No,
and
you just do it where you're comfortable, but
you
need to hire to get up a little bit higher. So
the really high spots, I'm looking at them like going, oh, that might as well be the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
I got an idea. Why don't you invite your sons over on the weekend for a painting party?
Yeah.
But don't call it a painting party.
barbecue because
we want to have a barbecue and go swimming.
We'll have a pool party.
Yeah.
And I'll feed you. And then
forgot the paint.
Yeah.
I even brought some of your old clothes out. You don't get your clothes all messed up.
Yeah.
Fishing and Picking says, Todd, 4K to paint. It's cheaper to have your trim wrapped in colored metal.
Yeah, my neighbor across the street had that done about 12 years ago, and it cost him 15 grand.
Oh,
And that was 15 years ago. There's no telling what that job would cost now.
Mr. Sadie says he's busy this weekend.
That's funny right there.
oh my gosh.
I imagine Sadie would be about as good on an 18-foot ladder as I would be.
Yeah, probably so.
Be fun to watch, though.
Yeah.
Hey, if you buy the ticket, I'll be there to help you paint anytime.
Mm-hmm.
I climb a ladder every night.
Yeah, but the way you fall off of things.
You might be able to get up, but yeah.
Yeah, what was it a couple of weeks ago? A couple of years ago, you were backing up outside and you fell over a fire hydrant or something?
I fell over what?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. You fell over something tripped you and you fell backwards over something or something. I don't remember. You're always accident prone like that, Sally.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
You always come on here. Here's my new bruise. Look at it.
it's not surprising, and I can't remember every time I fall, but it probably happened. But I'll be okay. Yeah, there you go, Todd. Get us all drunk and hand us some brushes. Let's go.
Yep.
Pizza and beer.
Have a reseller painting party. Reseller rally. Yep. There you go.
Yeah, see, Texas Well says, Todd, buy Sally a ticket. I want to see her too.
Yeah.
I'm not good about heights.
No, I'm not
saying
good.
that. I'm afraid of heights actually. But
Oh, Todd.
Huh?
I said, Todd, that's good to know. She's Should get up on
what?
and be like, I can't get down.
Can you come up here and get me?
The Shauna used to be a security guard for special detail on the top of the Mall of America.
Oh, wow.
No way. That's crazy.
What is all that noise? I mean, I hear birds now, but
That's birds are here outside my
it was like a saw going on or something.
Oh, that's somebody across the street working on
Oh, okay.
Dang, your mic is working really good today.
It is, isn't it?
Who
That's
is
I'm right at
the house?
I'm right at the front window. Should I close it?
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I was just wondering. I was just curious because it's like
I was gonna say I got a saw over there on the couch.
We're working on the house across the street, and I guess I'm so used to it by now I haven't even heard it.
that's okay.
I used to work in Philadelphia City Hall, and the subway ran right underneath.
Oh,
And so people would come in and they'd be meeting, and they'd say, "What's that?" And I'd be like, "What?" Like after a while, you just don't even hear it. But
Yeah.
it's noisy, the train going underneath.
yeah. It's just like living by the train tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even. I mean, there's people that live closer to the train tracks than I do, and I don't know how they do it. I mean, they just get used to it.
You do. Yeah.
Your house is, I mean, you're, but I mean, that's just how it is. And you just go with it. And before you know it, you don't even really
Like
it's there.
Right where I grew up, the elevated train in Philadelphia was right at the end of our street. So when it would go through, the house would
Shake a little bit, huh?
and You just got used to it. Yeah.
It'd be like Mary Poppins, how they blow that cannon every day and
Yeah.
at a certain time, and they have to,
Ready
you
for
know,
more positions.
yep.
I always think of it as that Lucy and Ricky, I Love Lucy, where they went to this cabin or whatever, and they were staying in this cabin, and the train was going by, and everything was like
Yeah.
going everywhere because the train was vibrating the room and moving all the furniture around. Yeah, I don't know.
If you haven't seen the movie Black Sheep, there's a funny part in that too, where the the cabin is actually falling off of a down a hill, basically. But it's like a chain of events. Like a squirrel starts eating a sandwich that was thrown um underneath the corner of the cabin or whatever, and it shakes a rock loose, and it just starts falling and slipping down the hill, and they're trying to hold everything because it's falling forward. The whole cabin is falling forward down this hill. They're trying to hold stuff, and then all of a sudden they look and the refrigerator slides across the room, and it barely, like, it almost gets them, and it's plugged into the wall.
Oh my gosh.
It's a hilarious scene though. I love that movie.
Wow. But
That's off topic. A little bit.
Good way to end the show.
It just popped into my head.
Yeah, I started getting some stuff done on I got the photo room painted, so and I got things kind of situated in there, so I'm gonna get the lights up and hopefully get it all set up to start taking pictures in there.
Oh, cool.
Great.
We will see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. And
Hey.
get some stuff done today, get some listing done, and I was going to go to that other thrift store, that other bag sale, but I don't think I'm going to go. I think I just need to hold steady for a little bit, work on what I got, live off of my hoard,
Yeah.
make that work. I was showing Carol how many boxes of.
I thought you were going to say that I'm going to live off my whore.
That's what I said.
I need a horror to live off of.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's a great way to end the show.
That's right. Have a good day, Hank.
Oh my gosh. But that's what I'm doing. But
I'm supposed to be selling a potty on Facebook Marketplace today.
Oh.
A boat potty.
there you go. That's great. You can even get the waves. You can sing it the waves, water. I don't know. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow.
You have
Bye, everybody.
And goodbye.